Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere, Richard of the Classic Gamers Guild. And we are returning to Shadow over Illsmouth. And I goofed on which one to restore there. Is that a chance? Yeah, alright. Now, if you were paying attention last time, we had just discovered the well, let's do this again here.
It's empty.
Yeah. Now we have a whole section. Oh, hello. What's this? Mystery of the Pyramids. Let's see. No, we don't need to pick that one up. Let's see. I got the key, right? Let me see. Into a smoky good.
Jug is certainly tidy. Not a trace of dust.
Okay. Okay, we want to take that book. And replace it, I think, with the young man. Old man in the sea. So we gotta replace that with the old man statue. Beyond Chaos? No. What's this one? We're looking. Ah, good, youth. Ah! And now we have found this room. Last time we were in here, the game basically crashed on me, or locked up.
So, you kept your promise.
Yes, we kept our promise.
Who did this?
Yes.
I didn't see. What does it matter now?
I'm going to get some help.
No, it's too late for that. And I can still be of some use to you.
Okay, he can be some use now. Ah,
Quick, give me the parchment. They came to find it. Great heavens, it's as I thought. It means, in his dwelling place of dead Relier, Cthulhu dreams and waits. Do those words ring any bells?
I've come across the name Cthulhu in old manuscripts concerning primitive religions. Nothing more.
Mr. Parker, man has not always been the master of this world.
very true.
Many ages ago there was a race of gods, the great old ones.
But how can you believe such...
I have little time. Rightly or wrongly, many believe that by using certain incantations, these loathsome creatures can be brought back to reign once more.
How?
Not a good thing.
There are portals through which the great old ones will enter in exchange for the promise of power, wealth, and immortality. Oh, there are men prepared to perpetuate the hideous ancestral cults and work for the return of these gods.
What are these gods? Where are they?
They are at once far away and very near. Their names are Dagon, Yog-Sothoth, Nyarlathotep, Cthulhu. There are many others. The passing of Halley's Comet coincides with a favorable astral conjuncture. They will return. Parker, you must stop them. You must. Do you hear me?
How can I stop them?
In 2 nights from now, in the center of a stone circle, the guardian of the portal will materialize. It must not be allowed to happen. You will find here a book called the Necronomicon. Within its cursed pages, you will find the following reward, Parker. The book drives men to madness. Do not take it from here.
But if you...
My desk. The message. There will help you. Some of you citizens will seek your destruction by whatever means possible. Read the message in the city.
But...
Noracamus, the sorcerer, even dead, he wields ghastly power.
Dead?
Remember, more things have ever done, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your
I won't forget, Tobias Jug.
Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick save. I'll put this in the chance there. Now it says, so we got to pick that up. Oh boy.
The Necronomicon. I'll need a key to get this book open.
You're right. I think we have a key.
This little key must open the lock on this book.
Alright.
The ancients were. The ancients are. The ancients will be. Yog-Sothoth knows the portal. Yog-Sothoth is the portal. Yog-Sothoth is the guardian and the key to the portal to summon him. Stand inside the circle at the appointed hour. Yagnai, Thafik, Naga, Yog-Sothoth. 3 times he must be summoned, and there will be light. The portal will shut. No, that doesn't work.
Alright, we need to put it back on the desk here.
No, that doesn't work.
Alright. We need to put back on the desk.
I'll put it back in its place.
Good idea. Now, we gotta get out of here. I'm gonna save this because this is going to be a tricky part because I don't want to be caught. So there's somebody here who wants to get rid of me, or needs me ill. The perfect way is to frame me for a crime I did not commit. Okay. northeast. Go this way. And then we'll go northwest. And go into Cobb's. Or not Cobb's, Dr. Koppel's house and go to our room. Alright. We got here, so let's read this message.
The man who can help you lives where the 3 colors float. From there, 100 messages leave. He's recently been looking for the Forgotten Cemetery, which is on the map everybody can see. Now, where have I seen a map of the region? And what are these 3 colors and 100 messages?
Okay. Alright. Now let's see.
It's Mr. Parker. How about a drink with poor old Jed?
I'd love to, but a little later. I'm in something of a hurry.
Another time, then.
It was nice of him to offer a drink. Okay. Southwest. Then we go south. See. Here's the post office. I wonder if, let's talk to the lady here.
Good day, Miss Gilchrist. I was told there's a map of the region hanging up here, but I can't seem to...
Oh, well, David Underhouse asked me for it, and I lent it to him. The poor man can't get around, you know. Such a cruel world.
Where can I find him?
There! The door at the end! Interested in Indians, are you? Mr. Underhouse is very keen. He's been looking for that cemetery for months.
I beg your pardon?
The cemetery of some Indian tribe, the Muckamucks or something. Well, he found it, and my, is he happy. Now why should a fine man like that take such an interest in savages?
As for savagery, I think the Indians might have learned a thing or two from the 7th Cavalry.
Mr. Parker, my father often said, the only good Indian's a dead one, and he knew what he was talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, some of us have work to do.
How does he get about? Excuse me.
Thank you for defending the Indians, Mr. Parker.
Excuse me.
No, the walls don't have ears. They are merely very thin.
Oh.
I believe you want to consult the map of this region. Please, go right ahead.
I'm very grateful, Mr. Underhouse.
So, Mr. Parker, why don't we discuss the Micmac?
I'm afraid I didn't make myself very clear. It's precisely because I'm so ignorant about Indian culture that I'm here.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Narakamus?
Indeed. He was the last of a particular branch of the Micmac tribe, a branch known as They Who Worship the Night Howler.
Really?
By Night Howler they meant Nyarlathotep. How did you hear about him?
We met. He almost killed me.
Whoa.
But he is supposed to have died 70 years ago.
I can only tell you what happened.
I know it's none of my business, but may I ask what you're looking for on the map?
Do you know this place here?
That's the stone circle, the location of the Micmac burial ground. And you say you know nothing of Indian culture?
Does the name Cthulhu mean anything to you?
Let me answer you with a question of my own. Did you know that those who worship Nyarlathotep are rewarded with a very particular gift? Immortality?
Do you think that...
There are names it is wise never to pronounce, and people it is wise never to meet.
Are you talking about the Hambleton family?
An ancient curse hangs over Illsmouth. Some of the townspeople practice strange rituals in the worship of foul and age-old gods. I wanted to know more, and my curiosity cost me my legs.
And Tobias Jug, who led me to you, is dead.
Dead? Dear God, there is no time to lose.
Yes.
Andrew Arlington isn't here. The diary containing the origin of the curse is locked inside his office safe.
I'll get the diary and bring it.
No. You'd better leave it where it is. There's no point in alerting them, is there? I can give you some information. I know the combination to the safe is made up of a number of digits.
Ooh.
You don't happen to know what they are?
When I discovered it, just before my accident, the digits had something to do with the Bible.
Well, thank you for your help.
Oh.
You can thank me by bringing me a photo of the stone circle.
That's a promise.
So now we gotta find a combination. Oh my. Let's see. Okay. Hello, Mrs. Pitcock. Very interesting.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Hello, Mr.
Gloria, I forbid you to speak to this person. He is nothing more than a ruffian who fights in the streets.
Okay.
That's a little unfair, Miss Picot. Young Webster needed some help, and it was my duty as a Christian to...
Good Christians do not spend their time in bars, Mr. Parker. Good day to you.
Please forgive me if my behavior upsets you. Would you mind if I borrowed your Bible?
I hardly like to be without it. This Bible is the last reminder of my great-aunt, a most God-fearing woman.
Okay. Okay. So now I gotta figure a way to get that from her. Oh. Well, maybe we can get some from... Hello, Mr. Meyer.
I just dropped in to say hello.
That's very kind of you. I just received a magnificent brooch, imitation silver and gold. Very cheap, $2. I also have a pretty locket at $1. What do you think?
This could be,
I'll take everything.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Oh, I need plates yet, too. Oh, I got 'em. Ah! Well, we got everything. Alright. So, let's get back to Miss Pitcock and see if the brooch works here.
Don't try buying my respect with worthless, shiny baubles.
I'm not trying to buy your respect.
Goodbye, Mr. Parker.
Let's try to lock it then.
How kind of you, Mr. Parker. It's almost like the one I lost last week.
Yes.
I don't know how to thank you. Here is my Bible. Please take good care of it.
Oh, I will.
Thank you so much.
Let me read it. Interesting choices. Oh boy. Let's see.
Page 303. St. Paul's Epistles, chapter 3, verse 16. Destruction and despair will cross their path.
Paul, I don't know which book that is. Acts.
Page 181. Acts of the Apostles, chapter 1, verse 15. And Peter stood up among the assembled brethren, some 80.
120? Interesting. Let's see what else.
Page 345. The Apocalypse according to St. John, chapter 13, verse 8. And the number of the beast is 666.
There's something I missed, I think. Let's see, St.
Page
Paul.
303. St. Paul's Epistles, chapter 3, verse 16. Destruction and despair will cross their path.
Interesting.
Page 303. St. Paul's Epistles, chapter 3, verse 16. Destruction and despair will cross their path.
Okay. Alright, let's go to Town Hall. Guy standing there. That worries me a little.
Ah, you'll have to come back later. This is my break.
Well, let's see.
I simply want a few words with the mayor.
Not possible. The mayor is not here at this time.
I don't want to bother you, but the mayor suggested I enjoy the view of Illsmouth from his...
Ah, yes. You must be the photographer. It's about the next edition of the Illsmouth Town Hall Journal, I suppose.
No, I'm the reporter.
Well, all right. But don't go touching anything. Reporters. They can't leave anyone alone.
Alright. Well, now I get to go upstairs. Okay. Hello, what's this? Okay, nice little office.
There's a handle hidden in this painting. Let's see. It's exactly as I thought.
A safe. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. Is that the sound combination? Not sure how that comes about, but that's the combination. Ah.
Why don't I unscrew this case? What's this inside? A piece of paper. A parcel to collect at the post office. It's addressed to W. Hambleton.
Interesting. Alright. Let's see what this diary says.
My name's Jonas. Jonas Hambleton. In 1829, I made my fortune. The hard way. At sea. Even the big Boston businessmen were jealous of my fishery. At that time, I became interested in the occult. I read only the most accursed books. And then, I met Narakamus. He initiated me into the ancient practices. At last, I was in contact with those from the outside. Each day, my knowledge grew deeper. My body regenerated. My hands were at last palmed. But the ancients wanted more.
More?
Much more.
Uh-oh.
I gave in. My own wife, Lavina, was the bargain, you see. I screamed out the invocations, and he came. The sea would take all I cherished, but that was of no importance. The pitiless god Dagon wanted that union. That was the price of my immortality. 2 sons were born of that wondrous night, Wilbur and Curtis. The second of them betrayed and abandoned me, but the first followed in my footsteps.
Uh-oh.
He has my gift. He can beg to the stones. They all think I'm dead. Only he who reaches that place where water, earth, and sky come together can find my burial place. Our work was destroyed in 1834, all because of that accursed Boleskine. But gods are immortal, and time means nothing to me. Nobody can destroy the families without the statuettes which I guard, and the secret incantation. In 1910, the comet will come again, and the prophecy will come true. Cthulhu! Nya! The great ancients will reign. I will swim beside my Lavina in the abyss, and we shall sing the praises of he who cannot be named.
Okay.
I'll put the diary back in its place.
We've just found out some seriously dark secrets, people. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Because something foul is afoot. He's gone. Okay. I'm gonna go to the post office. And, I'm gonna give her this note, and hopefully it doesn't get me in too much trouble, and then we'll call it an episode.
So, you're on an errand for Mr. Hambleton. That'll be $3, please. That must be a frock. Mr. Hambleton always orders them from Boston.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Good day.
Okay. Now that we have that, we're going to save it here. And next time around, we will continue on. I mean, we've already found some dark secrets out. And until next time, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X Elsewhere, Richard of the Classic Gamers Guild. Remember to keep your wits about you, people. And until next time, you take care. Alright? Have fun all.